60 bison! 60 bison! Hut, hut. Ready! Hut. Set up! Set up! Set! Ready! Here we go! Here we go! Check out! Let's go! Go! Let's go now! Ready, ready? Down! Ready? Ready, ready? Hut, hut. Set! Hut. Set! Ready? Hut. Here we go! Set! Ready? Come on, come on! Take go! Ready? Go! Set up! Ready, ready? Panther 60! Panther! Ready? Hut, hut. Hut. Get up! Down! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle! Ready?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Peach State. Welcome to Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium, just west of downtown Atlanta. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here comes the Seattle offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Oh, big hole left side. And they're not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, started the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end. And the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still 2nd down.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 11. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Left to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. The Falcons getting their punter out there. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Seahawks offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. But they've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
This fielded inside the 35. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers will show he's been one of the top quarterbacks in the league all season long, right up there among the leaders in passing yards. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Falcon first down. He'll drop to throw. Going right, it's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcon. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Falcons will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Well, Seahawks offense ready to get back at it. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
To the ground, a first down run. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
I've always gone by the philosophy, Mike, that the pass sets up the run. And in these last 2 plays, that's exactly what happened. You hit them with the big pass, they adjust. You soften them up a little bit, you take advantage for the big gain on the ground.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll stay on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll dump this down to the fullback coming out of the backfield. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, first down.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They send the tight end in motion. He'll look to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seahawks. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. On comes Patterson for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and he's dragged.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run on 2nd down. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of 1.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's in. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
The kicking team on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2 minutes to play here in what's been an even 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's a designed run.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
Still 3rd down.
So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. Tommy Townsend now. He'll punt for the second time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. That's fielded at about the 18. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play. It is 2nd and 9. That's complete. It's Arian Smith. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Falcons will use their 3rd final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
2nd and a yard. They'll look to throw again. That's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clocks as well.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Falcons.
He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. The return starts from the 5. And he will get cut down short and shy of the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the run to the right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Real quick. Whole squad on that rail. 0 to 1 real quick. Real quick.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Golden. He's got it again. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 4-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Falcons.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin first and 10. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's now second and 6.
He'll drop to throw. Get this complete to Horton. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. They'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Reek Woolen, the fine corner, coming on the blitz, gets to the quarterback.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at fourth down as a result.
And this is as good as you could possibly get. It's out of bounds, and it's marked right at the 1-yard line. Well done. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
8 yards to go.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And to the left side and taken in by Golden. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. 36 yards. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second down, they need 7. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
It's a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. That one caught. He finds Golden. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a give on the ground. He'll carry this one inside the 20 into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
17-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And the Falcons are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
First and goal at the 40.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown Atlanta. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Falcons have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald there. His guys head back out for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Putting the tight end in motion. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Smith and Jigba left side. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Seahawks.
Pass right side, that is hauled in by Horton.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
That's taken in by Horton. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing now from the gun. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Here it is, 4th down and 10.
And it's 4th down.
Back to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll drop to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Raheem Morris now will send out the field goal unit. Officially an even 50-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seattle.
Let's go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Walker. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. They'll send the tight end in motion right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Seahawks are able to cut the deficit to 10.
21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60. Panther 60. Like it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, ready.
2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Atlanta.
26-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Eagle, 60 Eagle. Let's go. Down. Let's go now. Go. Here we go. Here we go. Take go. Set. Ready. Set. Get up. Ready, ready. Hunt. Come on. Set. Ready, ready. Here we go. Set. Hunt, hunt. Set up. Ready. Come on, go. Set. Ready. Take go. Ready. Ready. Let's go. Down. Hunt. Let's go now. Ready, ready. Here we go. 70 Timber. Hunt, hunt. Set. Ready. Set. Go. Ready, ready. Take go. the eagle. Huh.